Just running a quick test, trying to show Mike something. Now, go on your Facebook.
On my phone?
Yeah, go on your phone.
Why do you hate me so much? All right,
I'm trying to explain this to you. You're good. Hey, two people. Good evening.
I was watching my show. That's the reason why. Oh, sorry, we're testing.
So, go on your profile page.
I'm on. Yes, I have a chance to stay. All right, here I am on my page. Like
Okay.
this thing.
Yes. Now search the Basement Show with that.
Search the Basement Show. Found it.
Okay. Now,
okay, now I can hear you on both ends.
Well, turn your volume down if you want.
I can't. Why don't I X out of it? I leave the thing.
You won't be able to do what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, turning it down. Okay, it's down.
All right. Now go into the chat.
Where's the chat?
Well, you would in the bottom part of it.
And the Yard Stream or on my phone?
On your phone.
Okay.
Okay.
It's got add to story, promote, manage.
Oh, hold on. I gotta pull this up. Tell you. So, look, I'm on the live one right now on my phone. Okay.
Okay. So am I.
At the bottom, see how it says write a comment?
Write a comment. I don't see that. Boosting.
No. Hold up your phone. You're not in it. No. Scroll down. Go up. Scroll up a little bit. Like scroll down, I mean. Sorry.
Scroll down?
Yeah, on your phone.
All right, there's all the way down. Nothing.
It should say the live video on it.
Yeah, there's a live video. Yeah, I click on the live video. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you click on the live video, you'll be in a screen like this, right?
I think I see what you're talking about. Let me see if this works. Yeah, there I am. Hey, check me out.
See? Now you know how to do it.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin is always in our show. What's up, Kev? Just running in.
We're testing because I'm stupid right now. Kevin, why you got to tell me? Why you got to talk so mean to me?
Where do you go? Impromptu live.
So I should never post a comment in the main thing you're saying?
Yes, yes. Go on your Facebook and comment that way. I'll handle the Basement Show comments.
But I like handling the Basement Show comments.
Well, then you're just gonna pop up as the Basement Show when you comment. Look, Morgan's even giving a face palm to herself.
Yeah, I suck. Everybody is watching Kevin Morgan sucking.
When you comment as the Basement, the comments.
It's like this. Watch. All right, I'm gonna write, "Hey, Kevin." Now look. They all come up. I see all that shit I just said.
Yeah, I wrote test play. I don't know why they don't show up. I gotta figure that out, but
that's what I'm talking about, man. We have to write it like this. and then dash it up like
Oh,
this.
wait. Okay,
Like
test
this.
works, but
Like that.
okay. Now I know. See what Kevin's saying. So when
Where's
you
Kevin?
switch, okay, test worked, but before they didn't show. But before it didn't. So see how it says all destinations, Mike?
Yep.
Change it to Facebook.
But then that means my shit doesn't go to the other places.
Trust me.
Okay. Clicking. I'm now on Facebook.
All right. Now write a comment.
Okay, John. All right. Okay, John.
And now see if they see that.
I don't see anything. It never comes up.
It does too. Give it a second.
I don't see nothing.
It comes up on my end.
Okay, there it is. It says, okay, John. It doesn't show that it's from me, though.
See that? Yeah, because now you're commenting as a page. Now, if you go on your phone and comment, you'll be able to come up as Michael Russo.
Oh, yeah, there it is again.
Yeah, see?
So I got to do all the messages toward the people in the chat. I got to do it this way.
Unless you want to comment as the Facebook show, then you can comment under the page.
All right, I'm closing this off because now I understand how that works.
Yeah, there's a 2-line comment. We're running a test. Andrew Mike is having issues trying to figure out how to comment as himself. But now you understand what I was trying to explain to you?
Yeah, I do, but I want it to just appear here. I shouldn't have to go to another device.
And it's working now because I have it directly just comment in the Facebook. When you go to Facebook, all destinations, it dispersed to all 3 locations that we're chatting.
Okay, but that means on the phone, if I'm doing it through Facebook, it's not going to the other 2 people. We don't have, it doesn't go to the other 2 places, which is Twitch and YouTube.
YouTube, yes.
So how are they going to see it?
But if you comment on all destinations on the live stream, then it'll show up on their thing.
Yeah, that's for this chat inside of the stream.
Yeah. But if you want to comment on YouTube and Twitch, you would have to download the apps.
Oh, God.
I have YouTube and Twitch both on my phone.
All right. No, Joe, I can bring my tablet down and do it that way then.
Yeah. I got faith in you. I trust you.
Kevin, thanks. Yeah, I understand how Facebook does think. I appreciate your help, Kevin.
I just hope you don't get in trouble for writing that comment you wrote, because my friend got banned for 30 days for writing she was going to beat my you know what.
Wait, all I wrote was you have a giant dick, which is a fact. So I don't understand why that would get you banned.
No, I'm not saying me get banned. You get banned.
I can't use language inside of here?
Facebook has been really bad lately.
Look, Andrea's right. We have 4 viewers for our test page.
Hashtag fan showing up.
Hashtag fan showing up. Yeah. Okay. So wait, we can't use foul language anymore?
I don't know. My friend got banned for 30 days, she said.
Wait, 30 days for playfully saying she would beat your ass.
Yep. So stupid. I know.
Then F Facebook. Well, we need Facebook.
Yeah, we need Facebook.
Hi, everybody in this live stream. It's a test live stream. I just found out that Nazis control the chat window through Facebook. That's going to get me banned.
No, it won't.
Tell Andrew. Andrew, here, Andrew, I'm going to put it in the show. What you're saying over here. Oh, wait, that's the first thing. That's from Andrea. And then Kevin's got this one.
Who got banned? My friend Kristen.
Andrea. Nice. Yeah, Andrew, what's going on? You have to tell me sometime when I see you. What's going on with that?
It happened the other day when we were talking to my one friend Sunday morning. She was in the show on Sunday morning saying she was going to go buy a PlayStation 4 and so she could kick my rear end, and she got banned for 30 days.
For a video game threat?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What's going on with this world? That's not like you came on here and you're like, look, I got the coordinates for a drone strike. And I've got the computer I stole from the U.S. government. Okay, give me a break. None of that's real.
No, but
None of it.
they deemed it as a threat. I finished reading my book, then it ended the way I thought it was. Going ha ha ha. Andrew was reading a book, so
Were you reading 50 Shades of Grey? Kevin, digital swatting. Kevin, you're awesome, dude. That's the best. Awesome.
I mean, I guess this is an impromptu a live show now. We're just hanging out and having fun.
People. We got viewers for this test flight. I appreciate everybody coming in, though. It's awesome. Oh, gross. I assumed you were reading 50 Shades of Grey with your husband. Don't start. I love you, Andrea. Don't hate me.
Oh, man. 50 Shades.
Yeah, here it is. Check it out. I'll tell you who did it. It'd be, where's Morgan at? She's not in here.
She might be. Watch out.
Morgan, where are you?
I'll message you the title because I don't want to get banned.
Why is Morgan not in our? She didn't come to Friday. Or was she here Friday?
She popped in a little bit. She wasn't commenting as much because I wanted to do the truffle shuffle.
I did it for you.
She wanted me to do it.
Look at this. Look at this, Facebook. People can't even talk like they do in real life. There's Morgan. Yeah, there she is. Woo, Morgan. Yes, I miss Morgan. Oh, Bobby. What's up, Bobby? What's going on? John. Look at these people. Yeah, Bobby, we saw it. We saw it. Denver's Bobby's team.
I know Denver's Bobby's team. They pulled out a lousy win last night, but hey, a win's a win.
I know. Look at Andrea. Morgan shows up for me. Of course she does, because Morgan doesn't like me. But I love her.
Yep. I talked to Morgan for like almost 2 hours the other night on FaceTime trying to test stuff out for Sunday.
Yeah, this is just a testing, everybody, but thanks for showing up.
Yeah, right.
I'm the guy who does tech for a life is technically challenged right now. Not to mention, this still has to go to John's house, which it has not yet, but we'll be going there tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
John, I got to get this to you before your podcast tomorrow. You're home, right?
9 to 5:30, so you can drop it off before that or after that.
I'll put it in the mailbox if I drop it off after that.
All right.
No, I can drop it off on the way home from bowling, too.
No,
I want you to start messing with this as soon as you can, so.
Drop it off before then.
All right, sounds good.
What time you gotta be at the bowling alley?
Tomorrow we got to be at this bowling alley. What time we get there, Bobby? 6?
Oh, I'll be home before 6.
What is this?
So I was on at the live earlier. I was trying to finish up the book. I was oh, Andrew, it's a night off for you.
This is how Morgan thinks about me right there. This is all about my life. She's just.
Yeah, she says challenge in many ways.
Yeah, she does. This way, right here.
Kevin wants to know, is that an Eagle Stream Deck?
It is, Kevin. It is the Elgato Stream Deck right here.
Kevin might steal that from me.
John, I'm gonna get John the big one eventually, the bigger one. But this one was a pricey thing. But John's gonna make it work.
Elgato.
Mr. Roboto.
I mean, I think this is much more.
Hey, Morgan. Morgan, look what is a fact. Hold on a second.
Oh boy. John like a
Where
big.
is it?
Oh man. What comment? Are you trying to pull up your comment?
No.
I was gonna say, don't insult my best friend like that. Her and her husband are both watching, okay? Be nice to me.
I'm thinking about it. I'm finding it.
Don't-
There it is. There it
don't-
is. I found it. I
Don't
found it. Morgan, here's a fact right here.
Oh, God.
It's gone now.
I
That was
hate
it.
you. Like, I hate you.
No lies. Anyways, what, Michael? What are you laughing at me for? You're the one that said that I'm challenged and you're laughing at my life and everything. Man, come on.
Should
Come
find
on,
one
Morgan.
more. Should find one more comment you want to pop up. I knew exactly what one you were trying to find.
That's fine, though. Morgan always trashes me. If Morgan was ever nice to me, I wouldn't know what to do.
She's a nice person. I'll have to introduce you one day.
I'm afraid that she might kick my ass, like my wife does.
Nah, sure, just take it out on me.
No, my wife whoops my ass when she wants to. Actually, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
she
well,
can
Morgan's
kick
like
my-
another sister that I have so many of that likes to pick on me. So
If anybody tries to set me up, let me tell you something. If I'm dead, it happened with my wife. If she's dead, I wasn't the one. Okay, because I had not the physical capability of hurting her.
no, I would never hurt a female neither. Why would people hurt females?
Well, no, I don't mean like that. I mean,
Unless
no,
you do,
not gonna kill anybody.
not intentionally.
Oh, did Bobby leave? Where'd he go? Bobby Punk.
I mean, I was surprised to see him even pop in. So,
That's cool that he popped in.
oh, yeah, he hasn't been in any other shows. But hey, I see a test. Let me pop in. Look at the bright side. Mike, we had 5 people watching us just laughing BS about stuff. And I didn't run an introduction or nothing for this. I just said, hey, let's run a test so I can show Mike how to do this. Modern technology at its finest.
I agree with that.
Trivia night tomorrow night, Kev will be popping for that for a little bit. There's always the impromptu shows that surprise you. Andrew is not lying. Right, Mike?
She is not lying at all.
Well, since we have Andrew in the chat now, do you want to mention something about Friday night movie night with her here?
Hey, Andrew, with you here. It looks like Star Wars will not be the movie this Friday because I have to sub for bowling. I promised them that a couple weeks back before we planned this thing. So we should move the to another movie because John won't be here the next week when we do Star Wars.
Which is fine. That
That's
more
so-
confusing.
What is that?
The throw emoji.
For Star Wars? Oh, yeah, whatever, Morgan.
She doesn't like.
You're an idiot. Morgan, you're an idiot. Star Wars is the greatest thing ever. Yay, Andrea. So, Andrea, pick whatever movie you and John want to do, and I'll watch the stream after I get home.
Grandma's boy. There you
Grandma's
go.
boy. What is that supposed to mean?
That's the name of
Is
the
that a-
movie.
Oh, fuck. It is. Oh, shit. Yeah, Star Wars is. Said no, whatever. Yeah, Morgan Peak has taste. No one said ever.
John Mester. Well, Andrew, if anything, just put it in our group chat. So,
Yeah. Kevin's got this question, though.
is there something to download for trivia? Yes, an app called Kahoot. Kahoot. I'll write it in the comment for you. Hold
Wait,
on.
I got to download something, too?
Yeah, if you want to play trivia tomorrow night, sure.
I'll go there now, then.
And Mr. Simmons will be giving a tutorial on how to get everyone set up. So,
Yeah, that'll be fun.
hey, he's running the program tomorrow. It's all on Sam. Yeah, tomorrow night, Kev, we're starting around 8:30. So games will probably start around 9 and go for about 2 hours. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your father.
So I have to sign up for this thing. Okay. Choose your account.
Just personal.
Personal.
So you already signed up on your phone.
Did I?
Yeah.
Let's go see if I
Remember-
did. All right, log in. I don't remember logging into this, but okay. No, I didn't do this.
Okay, well.
I
Like I said, Sam's running it, so.
don't remember signing up for this. Let me go look on my phone. My phone. Look at these healthy snacks, Nerds Row.
Healthy drink for you. Nice.
Oh, you know what? You're right, Kev. It's a good thing you asked, or we wouldn't know what's going on.
I'm out for real.
See, Kevin. Thanks for
6
stopping
a.m.
in.
That's coming early, that's for sure. I gotta be up at 8. I gotta be at work at 9. So
Thanks, Kev. I'm just trying to get all this technology figured out.
plus you wanted to hang out with me, don't lie.
Well, the thing, it's just funny. I love hanging. There's the agenda. I just screwed up this whole thing. Kahoot. Nope.
Kahoot. What? Andrea just sent me a message. What movies have I watched recently?
I don't see that. Where's
No,
that at?
she sent to me personally.
Oh. Night,
Night,
Andrea.
Andrea. Jenks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What were you just doing?
Well, no, the whole Jenks 1, 2. You lock your fingers and count until someone tries to break it.
Nope, I didn't sign up for it. Sorry. So my dad said that was a bad idea. I should have not done that.
Still 3 people rocking and hanging out with just a random tester.
Just keep it rocking.
I mean, should I send Mr. Simmons an invite? You want to see if he'll pop in?
It's just funny that we just had 5 people pop in for this.
Yeah, let's see
Like,
if I
I'm
can
trying
get in.
Oh, I know why I didn't log in. I know why I didn't make the account, John, because I didn't know what account I should make.
Yeah, here. I'll see if I can get someone to join us.
All right, so I should just sign up for a personal account, you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, personal. I'm old.
Old. 23-16, the Dallas Cowboys beat the New York Giants.
And the Giants were at home too. That sucks.
Yeah. Cooper Rush 21-31, 215 in the touchdown. Tony Pollard went off tonight, 13 carries for 105 yards. Zeke had 15 carries for 73 in the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 8 catches, 87 yards in a touchdown. Sam's happy about that because he came back and won fantasy football. Hey, your buddy Ted liked our live test. He never talks, though.
Who?
Ted Kiesel.
Hey, Kissel? That's my boy from Erie.
Yeah.
He's awesome. If we ever talk about, I swear, he has immense knowledge of the 70s movies, 60s, 50s. He's a big John Wayne fan. He's a great guy. We should have him on here.
Anyway, set it up with him. We always have guests.
I'm going to text him. I'm going to let him know.
I mean, he always likes the streams and stuff. He just never says nothing in chat. You got to get him to talk.
I'll get him there. He's got a lot of knowledge about that and comic books. He's really, really smart about that shit.
Comic books are pretty cool.
All right. So I use my gamer tag for stuff like this. So my gamer tag is what I have for Kahoot now.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Wait. What is this sale going on here? Kahoot plus Max.
Okay. Andrew's asked me if I've watched Bob's Burger movie.
I don't like. I haven't really watched any Bob's Burgers.
She said that's the last movie I watched. I was like, I'll watch it if you want.
I love Archer, but I know the same guy does Bob Burgers, but I don't. I'm trying to figure out what this does here. If I bill myself all this money per host per month, God, that's per host. Come on, game. Come on, thing.
I sent Sam a link, see if he jumps in.
So the Kahoot Plus family gets you learn math and to read, and the kids up to 6. I don't know. That's not what they want. Okay.
Like I said, Sam is all about that stuff. I don't know any of it.
50 players, 10 kids. Plus add your own audio to your questions. Plus create courses around any topic.
Oh, I know a great movie we can actually talk about. You know, if I get in a lot of trouble for talking about it. I'll wait till I have your
See,
link.
you get team mode. You get, if you buy at their $18.75 price, which is normally $25, you get all the other stuff. Plus, you get 100 players per game. You get brainstorm questions, plus team mode with up to 5 teams, plus Kahoot tournaments.
So Sam's not replying. You want me to try and invite Tyler? We can congratulate him on his weekly pick win.
Oh, here he breaks it all down for you. I'm just trying to look at this stuff. Under professional, it gets really crazy.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you could pay $80 a month.
$80.
Yeah.
I have $80 a month.
No way. That gets you 2,000 people. You can put your logo on there. You can't put your company logo on any of the other packages. See, even their best one, their most popular at $50 is still $588 a year. That's too much. These are professional ones I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So here's the free. So we did the free one, not this $10 one.
Yeah.
That gives you 20 people.
I got 3rd place again in my dad's league. So that's a free week of fantasy football for me. Man, that was my uncle 2 weeks in a row he's won. But then again, when you have Lamar Jackson scoring 52 points for you. Derrick Henry had 20. You had DK Metcalf, 12.4. Eagles defense had 21 points for him. But the bright side is I'm 3-0 in that league, so I'll take it. See, now, if Curtis was in here, me and him could have a little friendly congratulations ceremony because the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles are the only 2 undefeated teams left in the whole NFL.
We are.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins are.
Yep. That's it.
Really? Wow,
Yeah,
that is true.
Because the Giants lost tonight, so there's only 2 teams left undefeated.
Yeah, John, I see. It's only the maximum you're going to get with the $18.75 plan a month. The only thing you get under personal is that gets you up to 100 players. You want to go anywhere over 100, you have to go to the other one.
I don't think we have more than 100, to be honest with you.
No, plus I thought about, remember I told you, I was talking about this at the commercials, I think it was like 2,000. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
2,000 people and all that. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you couldn't have 2,000 people participating anyways. So because it's just too many. So the thing that I like the most, and it's only available with their Kahoot Max plan, is they have a team mode. See, plus over the 100 players, once we got 100 players, or if we go with the other one, 50 players, we just lock it off. We don't accept any new people doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
it creates demand for next week because you got to be here before we fill up the slots.
Yeah, that's true. You're not lying.
So yeah, Kahoot plus family. I'm just looking at Access Pass. God, this thing has a lot of things to subscribe to.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, Sam did all that because he uses it at school. But yeah, I have an awesome movie idea for movie night. You want to hear it?
I'm just looking at this $3 thing they want you to sign up for, which is called Pass. This Pass thing.
Well, as you're looking, can I get your opinion on a movie?
Oh no, I'll finish. Let me finish this done with the continue for free thing. So I just have the free one for now.
Okay.
I'm not going to upgrade now.
Full screen. Yeah.
All right. I have my own thing now here.
Okay.
They want you to upgrade so bad already. Okay, I am looking at you full screen now.
So I don't know if we would get in trouble talking about this movie, but I have a good one. Shawshank Redemption.
Great movie. I've seen that thing hundreds of times. I love that movie.
I don't know if we would get in trouble talking about certain aspects of that movie, but I think that'd be a good one.
There's a million people that have shows on here. I find it hard to believe we're getting banned or looked at over this message thing. We're on Yard Street, StreamYard. We're only broadcasting on Facebook.
Yeah, that you do make an excellent point. And look, for just a test show, we could have already been live for a half hour. Let the good times roll.
Let the good times got a little tripod. It's a micro tripod.
Okay. Mine's still in my bag, which I think.
How did it go? How was your stick? Do you like it?
It's all right. I still gotta get used to it.
It's uncomfortable to hold after a while, isn't it?
A little bit, but it was cool because I was able to. Since I had the earpods in, I held my phone up and like it was showing the whole entire parking lot. People could hear me.
You should have cheered. You should have made them cheer for you if there's a bunch around you.
I didn't want to take a chance and have someone try to steal my phone.
Oh, smart.
Eagles fans would like to drink. They were a lot of them down there.
That's what I have to question. Are alcohol and food thrown in with that?
Yes.
You could drink as much as you want for that price you gave me.
Yep.
What did they bring there for you? Beer?
Coors Light. I think they had Miller Lite. Seattle Spike. The Spike stuff they do now. They had a bunch.
And food? What's food? What are your food choices there?
They get Philly Pretzel Factory. They got sandwiches from Mancini's or something over in Philly. Bags of chips, stuff like that.
Oh, that's also you get a lot more than just a ticket and a ride.
Mm-hmm.
You said the last time I asked you, like, I don't know about liquor and all that. So I was like, I didn't know.
Plus, like, you get the tailgate party involved. All that fun stuff.
I wish this would, when you click the thing over here, right? See, it only says that someone's watching us on Facebook and somebody's watching us from Twitch, but it doesn't tell me who's doing that.
Yeah, it just says 1-on-1. It doesn't give you names.
We should have the name. Well, so we know who we're talking to. Wouldn't that be a good thing? I guess not.
I mean, if there's a website out there that you can do something like that, sure.
What's private chat for?
That's the one that like the host can see. Nobody else.
Oh, okay.
That's just like if I was like to, like I could write a comment and do so.
Curtis is back.
Is he?
Curtis, go to bed. I thought that's where you had to go.
No, wait. No, Curtis can't leave yet. Curtis, I am happy you're here. As of this moment, after week 3 of the NFL, your Miami Dolphins and my Philadelphia Eagles are the only 3-0 teams in the whole entire league. How does that make you feel? It makes me think of a movie.
I thought Curtis, I thought he was a Page or a Tampa Bay fan.
No, Curtis is a diehard Miami fan.
Well, who the hell? Oh, it's sorry, Curtis. Sorry, Curtis. Don't hate me. I fucked up big time right there, man. I apologize, Curtis. I apologize.
Oh, great. Me and you both shoot for great teams. 100%.
You better get rid of, you're going to need a new quarterback. Tua is going to be injured all the time.
Well, Mike, if you think about it, a movie that came out in 1994 had the Eagles and Dolphins in the Super Bowl. Do you remember the movie?
Yeah, it was it's about that one with Mark Wahlberg that it's not that one?
Nope.
Well, let me think about this. Eagles.
Dolphins.
Oh, yes, I do know. It was oh my God, Petted Ace Ventura. Got it.
Don't say I'm a Bucs fan. Oh, you got the man mad now.
Yeah, I gotta have to write a comment.
Make sure you do it on your phone.
No. Still no.
Okay. Well, make sure you put the Facebook on and change it to all the Facebook.
But Facebook? Oh, he's on Facebook. I was like,
yeah, so change it to Facebook. Well, it won't show. Oh, man, you got Curtis mad at you now. Make him get on his hands and knees and beg for forgiveness. Yeah. I actually cheer for a good team. Tyler does it. Oh, burn. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
Curtis, we got to talk about your quarterback, though, man. I mean, he had that hip injury right out of college. I hope that he's not going to become injury prone.
Oh, of course he's going to be.
No, thanks, Curtis. I appreciate that. You are my friend as well. I just was worried about your quarterback. You have a great team, but I'm just worried about your quarterback's health. That's all.
Well, I'm worried about Jalen Hurts' health. It's not so much his quarterback, Michael. It's the mobile quarterback aspect of the game in general.
Yeah, but I think Tua looks for his routes more than just take off.
No, I agree. It's all good.
This is true. You kind of rotate your hips, but you're right.
There you go. If you should next time you do like one of your recap shows, bring Curtis on as a guest for you.
I'm gonna have to. He's awesome. You guys remember that thing that Prescott got doing, that hip movement thing?
Oh,
remember he was doing that in the video a few years back?
I can't do it.
Yeah,
Sitting down,
with the hip thing.
Yeah. Oh, that guy trolled big time.
Oh yeah, I understand what he's doing in the drill. It's just funny looking.
Oh yeah, just like the lady who was at the Washington game yesterday. Someone was sitting behind her and took a picture of her updating her Facebook status, and it said, "You are the most obnoxious fans I've ever met." Well, when you're in a stadium that has 50,000 people there and 35,000 Eagles fans, you're 15,000 Washington fans, and you're kind of outnumbered. That's what they said the ratio was yesterday, by the way. It was a 2-to-1 ratio of fan bases. It was nuts. Like,
seriously, it was two. Like Eagles fans were half there, and then Washington fans.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull a photo.
Wait, Washington has fans?
Not like they used to.
They used to, yeah. Schneider's an idiot.
Oh, completely. I'm gonna see if I can show you this picture.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
that's the beginning of the fourth quarter. Oh. That's all the Eagles fans that were left in that stadium, and all the other seats were Washington fans. I'm not lying you. That's all Eagles fans, dude.
That's crazy.
It was great. They were good seats, though. Me and my friend Timmy. The fourth quarter had low batteries.
I love it.
I want to, believe it or not, I want to see if I can get this one framed. I love that photo.
That's a great photo. That's a great shot, John. That's from your phone, right?
Yeah, I just took that right off my phone.
That's a great shot with that phone, John. I admit. It's good.
I might blow that one up and put it on like a canvas or something. And try to entering enemy lines. I mean, they were good seats. Joe did a nice job picking out the seats. Like, you could ask before the game, but like, you see the whole field.
That's another almost identical shot of it before the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can make a before or after thing, dude. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That photo looks really cool, blown up in frame. That's just on my phone right now. That's the panoramic photo I took. And then my other thing I want to make once I'm all done is this. I don't know if anyone's seen that on Facebook or not. I don't know if you saw it, Mike. I have to look what it is. Yoo-hoo.
What?
Mr. Russo.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a photo collage I'm making from all the different stadiums I've gone to.
Where did they lose? What stadium's that where they lost?
Tampa Bay.
You went to Tampa Bay?
Yep, 2018.
Wow, dude. That's the only 6 games you've been to so far?
So far.
And it gets bigger every year.
It should be 8, honestly.
Curtis, you're right. That's cool that he has been.
I mean, Indianapolis was 2014. That's what started it. Then 2017, the year they won the Super Bowl, I was in Carolina for the Thursday night game. The following year, after they won, we went down to Tampa Bay for a weekend. They lost that. God, was it hot. Then the following year, we did Buffalo, another real dump of a stadium. I'm glad they're getting a new stadium finally. Last year, we did MetLife for the Jets game. And then this year, I did Washington. I might actually be going up to MetLife again this year for the Giants game in December.
Why?
Well, because one, it's another away game. And two, even though the Giants and Jets play in the same stadium, I can say I've seen another team on the road.
Okay.
We should all meet somewhere halfway and go to a game. That would be really cool.
I've been in a Giant Stadium, new stadium twice for 2 WrestleManias. I've never been there for a football game.
Well, I don't know what they go for a Giants game, but the Jet tickets, this one,
Yeah.
front row, third level, I paid $55 a piece.
Dude, they suck.
But I like Curtis's idea about meeting halfway and all, go to a game together.
Wait, where'd that? Yeah, that's cool, Curtis. I'll go. You're down in Florida, right?
I mean, my dream stadium to this day, as much as people will laugh at me, I've always wanted to see Cowboy Stadium.
I would love to see Dallas Stadium. Yeah, I would. I've seen the old stadium. I've never been to the old new one. I visited the old one.
Sam is actually going to the new one the week before they play Philly.
But you know what? Let me tell you something about Sam. He can suck it long and he can suck it hard.
I try to get him to pop in here.
Cowboys suck.
I would like to go anywhere. I've never... Curtis, we got to sign you up, buddy.
Come on, man. I'll buy you tickets from here. You got to go.
I'd like to get Now, I've heard that's really cool. Hey,
Yeah,
speaking of the
there he
devil.
is. Sam's coming in.
Speaking of the devil.
Sam.
He's our man.
Sam.
Sam.
Get in here, Sam. Come on, Sam. Get the hell in here.
Oh, he's here. He's just not talking yet.
Okay. I'm going to go look at something else.
What?
Check. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can't see you, though. See the top of your head.
Where the hell are the lightsabers at?
What do you mean you can't see me?
Your camera's up too high.
Yeah, we only see your head.
Oh, put it back up. I don't want to see that blue jersey tonight.
Yeah, your team got lucky tonight.
Sam, getting you the seat so we can see you.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Curtis is already trolling Sam in the chat.
If you think it was some dominant statement game, you are wrong, sir.
Well, look at the bright side now. They're both looking up the Philly in the standings, so it's all good.
Exactly.
Oh, I just think it's gonna make I just think it's going to make all the Eagles Cowboys matchup that much more important.
Well,
It will make it more important, but it'll be over by the second quarter, and we will be on top.
don't count out the Giants. I'm not counting out the Giants, even though you guys beat them tonight. So, Sam, what's going on? You look so flustered.
Oh, I'm playing Destiny right now.
Well, that's what I'm reading Curtis's comment to you. I mean, I thought you'd be ecstatic since you came back and won in fantasy.
I did. That was a great. When CeeDee Lamb had that one-handed touchdown pass, I won't lie, I was excited. I was pumped.
I have to admit, I watched that video. That did look great.
It was an awesome catch. But I think I had already sealed the game right before that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was right before that. The catch that he had where he got to the 1 yard line or something like that. I think it was the 1 yard line, 2 yard line. That one catch sealed the deal for me. Because at that point, I was 0.75 points behind. I was less than a point. I was less than a point behind. Literally, all CeeDee Lamb had to do was catch the ball.
Do you have CeeDee Lamb, Sam?
Yes.
Aha.
Chris was trying to give me a bad visual in my head.
What the Cowboys beating the Eagles?
No, Curtis's comment I got up for you right now.
I thought you would be running around in your house.
This is all that matters. You want to see what matters? This is what matters. Judge stuck at 60 fucking home runs.
Did he?
Yeah, he's still stuck at 60.
Yeah, Mike, you went up to the game the other night to try 61.
Thursday, Wednesday night we decided to make an impromptu trip to New York City. We sat right where the ball was hit the night before. He came close, but it was a double.
Are you going to try to go back?
Love the stadium. I've been to the old stadium several times. This is my first trip to new stadium. I agree with my friend. It's more like a museum than it is like a stadium when you walk around it.
Really?
Yeah, it's got that feel to it. It's very, very
Over
museum-ish.
Over the summer, I got to go to Fenway.
I've never been to Fenway. I heard it's a rough experience, but 100% enjoyable.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Being able to be part of the whole atmosphere of singing Sweet Caroline during that 7th inning was
That's awesome.
absolutely awesome. Now,
Put us on
I am you won't believe it, but I am an Astros fan and a Red Sox fan. So you're gonna hate me on both counts. Mike.
Oh my God, you can't possibly be a Houston fan. I'd rather you be a Boston Red Sox, who I hate, than a fucking Houston fan.
Oh, I have my JD Martinez jersey. It's in my closet.
Sorry, I hit a trash can. Someone said Astros. I hit a trash can.
Exactly. That
Oh,
was an asterisk.
But,
Houston's good this year, though. They're really good this year. Again, I should say.
They have
the
second best record right now?
yeah,
Behind
Dodgers.
LA?
Yeah, they're only behind the Dodgers. They got home field throughout. They did that like a week ago or a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like,
I
The
think
Yankees
they
needed to be at
just
home.
hit.
So
I think they just hit win 100 the other night. So
yeah, the Yankees lost in overtime or extra innings.
yeah, Boston did. Boston got their ass whooped.
Oh, same was a quarter.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing about the Red Sox they don't appreciate. There's a rumor going around that I read online that on Friday they decided to sit Xander Bogaerts to make it harder for Judge to win the Triple Crown. And if that's true, that's bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Make it harder. How does sitting him out make it harder?
If you put Xander Bogaerts in, he could affect it negatively. If he doesn't hit, exactly. And if that's true, I'm not saying it's true. If that's true, bullshit.
What category does Bogaerts lead in?
Batting average.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If that's true, I don't believe everything I read. I mean, I saw the rumor going around. That has never come like to a point where all the sports people are talking about. So it could just be a rumor. Could be.
I mean, could, and it but it could be true.
You should get
Boston.
He's right. Yes, Curtis. Yes, Curtis.
Just
go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
No, I mean with the Boston New York rivalry as big as it is, I mean, I think out of all four major sports in the U.S., the Yankees Red Sox rivalry I think is by far the biggest rivalry in sports.
I agree with that. Unfortunately, since the older players left, they got a bunch of new guys. The tension isn't there like it used to be when Jeter was playing and all those guys.
When you had Jeter, A-Rod, all those guys. Yeah.
Hated A-Rod. Never liked A-Rod.
Oh, I liked him when he was in Seattle.
Yeah, he could stay in Seattle. Yeah, when he was a real player.
When he was, yeah, exactly. When he was that real player, when he was in it for the game, not in it because he's an a-hole.
To be honest with you, I thought Texas overpaid for him by let's say $200 million.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. That was a ridiculous contract.
And then he didn't really do anything in Texas.
No, and then he comes to the Yankees on a huge deal. I'm like, are we serious? Why are we signing him for so much money?
Chris said you guys don't have to worry. Dodgers are going to win the World Series anyway.
The Dodgers are powerful.
I think, I don't know, based off of regular season and what it looks like right now with how teams are playing at the end of the regular season, Dodgers are definitely going to make a huge run in the playoffs. I would not be surprised to see them in the World Series. I think if New York can pick it up.
New York needs their pitching to get better.
Yeah, if they can pick it up, I think they can make a good run. I think I think on that side, what's that, the AL, NL?
Look, to be honest with you, I was on Boston's. I thought Boston, because on paper, Boston looks great. I said they were underperforming all year. I don't think Boston's a horrible team. They're just playing bad.
They are. They are not having a good season at all.
And you usually don't see me say that, but I agree that Boston's much better on paper, and I thought they would be the ones we would battle for in the division.
Well, they have had some injuries throughout the season.
Well, Sale has the worst luck ever.
I think that's been a big part of it. Where is those injuries? Those your big name players are getting injured, and then they're getting something going, and then they get injured.
Yeah,
And
Sale comes. So, like I said, Sale has the worst luck. He comes back, he gets hit on the hand. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Can I add one point?
Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm messing with my hair. What?
Okay. There's a post I saw today that it was very interesting. At this point in 1980, the Philadelphia Phillies were 82-67. 2008, they were 82-67. 2022, they were 82-67. What's so significant about 1980 and 2008?
World Series.
Both years they won the World Series.
Yeah, but what's with the Eagles not being able to score over 24 points for 3 straight games?
I don't know, but
all 3 in the first half. It's like, come on.
And Chris is also a hockey fan too. So.
I will say this, even as a Cowboys fan, if the Eagles get their second half play time playing better, if they get that strong, I would not put it past the Eagles to make a huge run in the playoffs.
I think have the easiest schedule in the league too.
Yeah, the first 5 games we do have a pretty easy schedule.
The whole schedule is easy, dude.
No, it's not all that easy.
You got Jacksonville this week. I'm looking at it right here on my phone. I'll read it to you as we go.
Eagles fans, what are the Eagles fans going to do? They're going to boo Peterson or they're going to cheer him?
Boo. No, he might get cheered, actually.
He might actually get cheered.
But you got Jacksonville this Sunday. Then we go out to Arizona, which is always a tough game in Arizona. Then we got the Dallas Cowboys on the 16th, a Sunday night game. A bye week.
Talking about the Habs, buddy. I do watch hockey a little bit. My friends got me here into the Flyers when I moved here, and you should have seen what happened when I said, "Aren't you guys going to root for your New Jersey Devils?" And oh my God, they almost killed me down here. I almost assassinated. They're like half the state is New York, the other half of it's Philly. They were like, I was like, all right, so I followed the Flyers, but I actually know that the Habs are going to be pretty good this year.
See, I stick with my hometown.
I agree, Curtis.
Yes. I'm a Dallas Stars fan.
Well, you're from Texas. You're excused.
I've been a Stars fan since the days of Mike Modano, though. So you can't say bandwagon because now they're doing okay. No, I've been a Stars fan through thick and thin. Since the days of Mike Modano.
Look at all the stuff I can make. By look, Mike. Sorry, I found that amusing for a moment. Sorry, Sam.
But
I'm just fucking.
Dallas was good back when they moved in from Minnesota. They had a good team back then. Joe Newendike, Brett Hall.
Their stadium is actually in Plano, by the way. It's in Plano, Texas, not Dallas, Texas.
That is true.
I've been there. I got a tour.
Just like the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm sorry.
I got a tour. Dallas Cowboys.
I got a tour of the old stadium. Sorry, I just want to clarify something. We were taken there on our 2 trips to Plano. They did take us to the old stadium, so I got to see the old with a tour. The old stadium was incredible. I can't imagine how the new one is. Sorry, just giving you props where props are due.
They don't play. The Dallas Stars don't play in Plano. Yet still hold the name Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys actually play in Arlington, as do the Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers play in Arlington, not Dallas.
No, you're right. Yeah, the Rangers play. Yes, you're right. I've been to Ranger Stadium, so I watched it. Yep. We were there on the same trip to Texas I was at. We ended up going to the Rangers Yankees game, which just happened to be in town.
Nice.
Yes.
I know that last Rangers game I went to was back in 2012.
Yeah, I'm talking in 1999, dude. I was there.
Oh wow.
You guys are little people.
The last Rangers game I went to was in 2012, and it was the final regular season game of the year that they went to the World Series for the second time. and lost.
Really?
Yeah. Rangers went to the World Series back to back and lost both times.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you are
11
right. I'm sorry,
11
Sam.
and 12. They
Yeah,
lost
sure.
to the Giants in 5 in 2011. Then in 2012 they lost in 7 to the St. Louis Cardinals because of a botched catch by Nelson Cruz. I still will hold that over his head to this day. I don't care that it's been 10 years. We had the World Series in our hand. All he had to do was hold the ball, and he dropped it.
Sorry, just folding it up.
I'm just a little,
A little bitter.
little bitter about that.
How bitter were you when Romo didn't set up for the field goal? That had to piss you off. I'm asking about how angry you were.
That was what, 2008? 2006? No, that was while I was in college.
That happened. I think that was sooner than this, though. Wasn't that far back?
What?
Somebody look it up.
The Dallas Seattle game?
Yeah, the one where he set up for the field goal and he dropped it, then he tried to run it in.
I'll look for him.
I turned away from the TV. I'm like, this is nothing but a dink. And I said, they're going. And then I took a look up and I'm like, what happened?
Let me see here.
I got it, Sam.
Not to mention, Leon Lett did two of the worst things, one in the Super Bowl and then one at home in the snow. I was like, are you kidding me, dude?
07. That was the 07 NFC wildcard game. Oh, I guess I wasn't in high school.
I guess I am old. Damn.
That was
How old were you? You were in what school? Wait, how old were you then?
I was a junior in high school.
Yeah, I was 37.
No, sophomore. No, excuse me. Sophomore in high school.
I was still 37. I'm old.
Well, no, okay. So that one, honestly, everybody's like, "Oh, Romo, you messed up."
Oh, cool, John. I'm reading it.
But here's the thing. I give Romo props because he made a mistake.
Good night, Curtis.
It's leaving. Good night. Good night, Curtis.
Good night.
Is that Curtis in the picture?
Yeah.
Or is that the Miami Dolphins?
Miami Dolphins.
I thought that was you, Curtis. I'm saying good shit.
Oh no, it is. It's Curtis in his Miami Dolphin. He's a Miami Dolphin. You didn't know that?
I didn't know he played for the team. Thank you.
Oh yeah, he's their backup QB on the practice squad. No, but when it comes to that Romo field goal fumble, people make mistakes. I won't be mad at him for making a simple mistake. Now, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He picked it up and he ran.
If he was a more mobile quarterback, he would have got that in.
Oh yeah. If
Positive.
he was just a hair faster.
When I watched it in replay, when I finally watched it, I said, "Oh, he's going to make it easily." Like I said, I can't believe he made that. So he picked it up and it was clear to run. I'm like, "Oh!" I said, I thought he was going to get it in there. When I watched, I didn't watch the replay because I missed it because I thought it was over. But that man, he's so close, so close.
Oh, he was inches, and so but everybody looks at him. But then he fumbled. But this is a man who he's not used to running the ball. And what people don't remember is this was a rainy game in Seattle.
I thought that was in Seattle.
That was in Seattle, and it was raining.
I thought it was in. I'm definitely wrong. You would know more than me. I thought that was a home game.
No, it was in Seattle. See, Seahawks.
God, it still looks like he's going to score there.
You know what happened that year? Seattle wound up going to the Super Bowl and losing to Pittsburgh.
Yep. But so people there are people, Cowboys fans who hate Tony Romo. I'm like, dude, okay, Tony Romo couldn't do things when it counted, but that should not take away that statistically he's a top 15 quarterback all time.
Oh, his stats are big. I'm not saying that. He's a great, by the way, I like listening to him a lot more. I like listening to Stupid Aikman.
Oh, dude, I love listening to Romo. I love watching Romo commentate because he will literally sit there. Oh, here's what's going to happen. And
People are
then
like-
it happens.
And it happens. And my friends are like, but he was a Dallas quarterback. I said, well, he's better than the other current, like Aikman and Collinsworth and all those idiots.
Dude, I would, if I had to choose between would I rather be playing with Dak Prescott or do I wish we could go back to the times with Tony Romo? Honestly, I prefer Tony Romo.
Well, he's an in-a-pocket passer for sure. So,
Dude, imagine having Tony Romo right now with this team.
he would be doing better than the backup is right now.
Okay. I actually lied, fellas. I'm sorry. That year was Indianapolis and Chicago in the Super Bowl. So, Sam, let me ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
And be completely truthfully honest with me, okay? You guys get past Seattle as the 5 seed, Seattle as the 4 seed that year, okay? You go out to Soldier Field in Chicago. Do you win or lose?
Oh, lose.
Okay, but okay, say you won. Okay, New Orleans beat Jeff Garcia and the Philadelphia Eagles that year because now was out for the year, so Garcia was our quarterback. Then you're looking at New Orleans and Dallas. New Orleans has a home field. You win or lose.
That was
Can't-
young. That was young Drew Brees,
Can't-
wasn't it?
Can't
Yeah.
wait to hear this answer. I'm
A
saying do
young,
it.
a young Tony Romo versus a young Drew Brees. I still take Drew Brees over Tony Romo.
Okay, but say you guys win, then you go to the Super Bowl. You play Peyton Manning and the Colts.
Oh, Peyton Manning would have run all over Dallas. It wouldn't have even been a game.
All right. Same Super Bowl, but Doug Williams is quarterback for the Dallas.
Doug Williams, he's not a Washington fan.
He's a Redskins. I was just naming the stupid quarterbacks so Sam would laugh.
Hey, Doug Williams isn't stupid. He won a Super Bowl before Philly did. As a backup
Stop
quarterback.
with your stupid facts. Yes, I know, Joe. You're right.
No, like I don't like. I love football. Yeah,
Hi, Sam.
and what's up, Mike?
Just you and I now. What's going on?
I
man?
guess so. Yeah, and I sit here. I will admit, like I'm a huge Cowboys fan, but I will not. You know, if the Cowboys play bad, I'm not going to sit here and try to fight. I'm going to go. Yeah, they messed up.
Sam, I will give you 100% credit in the short time I've known you. When you stick by your teams, you stick by them. But if they make a mistake, you're the first to call them out. So I respect you a lot for that. I respect you a lot for that.
You know,
So
like I will sit here and I will call out. You know, I'm a UT fan. You know, and this last game against Texas Tech, if they make one or two less mistakes, they could have easily had that. They should have had that.
they should have beat Alabama.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
that one.
I was watching that thing, and I'm like, God damn it! I cannot stand Alabama.
Here's my problem. I'm a UT fan. I will throw my horns up all day long,
Oh no!
but I will also yell "Roll Tide."
Oh come on, man!
The only time I go against Alabama is when they're playing Texas. I will take Alabama over Texas A&M any day of the week. Alabama over Georgia any day of the week.
Well, I have a harsh question. I have a question for you. Let me see how you would answer this. Do you believe, and I mentioned this as a joke earlier on when we met each other, but do you think that he runs an absolutely clean program?
Who? Nick Saban?
Yeah.
100% clean? No college coach does.
Okay, I agree with that.
100%. There are some under the table, you know. Now, do I think he is super dirty under the table? No. I think that he is a quality coach who has proven himself time and time again in the college game. And so naturally, when you get that, especially when you have players of NFL caliber whose desires are to be in the NFL, they want to be in the best programs. And Alabama, like I think today under Nick Saban, just like back in the day under Bear Bryant, Alabama has a way of finding great coaches.
And do you think his minor time in the NFL in Miami, do you believe that tarnishes his legacy at all?
No.
Okay. I agree with you.
Because
I agree with
because here's what I think. Yeah, yes, he decided, okay, I'm going to go try my hands in the NFL. I've had some success in the college level. I'm gonna, I want to make some more money. Let's see if I can go to the show, as they say. He realized that it just wasn't for him. He couldn't compete. It was just too different of a game. So he came back to college, what he knew, and he dominates the game.
Well, he was great at LSU too. So
Oh, yeah.
that's why I didn't think he'd leave. I didn't think he'd go to the pros. I thought he'd stay with LSU.
I think that there are a very small handful of coaches that you can say are the best. I mean, you have Joe Paterno, you have Mac Brown, you have Pete Carroll, Bear
Jimmy Johnson.
Bryant,
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking just college first.
Oh yeah. You're thinking college. I got you.
College. But then you go to the NFL. You have guys like Bill Parcells. You have guys like even Pete Carroll in the NFL. He's not doing too great right now, but John Madden. You have some good quality coaches, but I think without hesitation, that Nick Saban is top 3 all-time college football coaches.
His track record, even though I don't like him, his track record is pretty proven.
It is, and so it's hard
you made a great point. I mean, people want visibility; they want to be seen by people all around the world. And Alabama gets, like you said, ton of TV.
Well, yeah, and so that's why people go. You had what's his name over there at Jackson State, old NFL quarterback. What's his name?
Look it up. I said you look it up because I don't know.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders.
Good job, John. Came out of nowhere. John says it.
Deion Sanders. Thank you, John. You have Deion Sanders over there going, oh well, these NIA players, these lower D1 players, they never get a shot. Oh, they need to get a shot. Well, there's a reason for that. Because nobody wants to watch a team like Jackson. Nobody watches a team like Jackson State.
It's true. Yeah, nobody does. Nobody wants to see that. You're right.
Now, I don't totally disagree with Deion Sanders. I think they should have some visibility. But they have every the same chance at going to the combine as somebody from Alabama.
That's true. True.
They have just as much game film as anybody from Alabama. But the thing is, if you're going to Alabama, you're playing against the top teams in the nation.
That is true. They do play a pretty tough schedule every year. You're right there.
Well, yeah. Well, and it's the SEC is a tough schedule in and of itself. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how OU and UT rise up to the challenge of facing off in the SEC.
Okay. Yep.
Going up against Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Auburn, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, all these other big name SEC teams. It's going to be tough. I mean, you look at UT, I think they're going to have to do something. Every year for the last 3-4 years, they'll get ranked. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we're doing great. We're ranked, and we're gonna do it this year." And then the first week that they're ranked, they lose to an unranked team.
Not good.
No, because they get. I think what it is. Part of what it is they get a little too full of themselves. They just, But this year they lost their starting quarterback. Game 1. So, seeing how they do there, and their starting quarterback's a true freshman.
He is? I didn't know.
Yeah, he's a true freshman.
Oh, I thought he was. Never mind. For some reason, I thought he was a sophomore.
Yeah, I agree, John. SEC is the best conference in the college football. That's why they've won 5 out of the last 6 national titles.
No, you're right. Look, I'm a been a Penn State fan since I've been tiny. So, like, and Big Ten is not nearly as powerful as it used to be.
No, either
Big Ten
is the
has
Pac.
been weakened.
Either is the Pac-10.
True.
I mean, if you go back 15 years, you go back to the early to mid 2000s, the early 2010s. It was teams like USC, Nebraska, Michigan, Texas, OU.
Well, when Penn State and Notre Dame were independents, those matchups like USC and Notre Dame was always capped. You know what I mean? Like those. Penn State doesn't play. Doesn't play Irish anymore, which sucks.
Oh yeah, that was always classic.
It was always classic because they're both independents. Now they both belong to conferences. It's different now.
I think that there's a lot of. If you could bring back one college rivalry, what would it be?
Penn. Anybody? Well, I'm partial to Penn State Pitt, but because that was a great rivalry. See, there's other ones that have more. I mean, more storied. These super conferences are killing everybody, actually. But, anyways, I'm trying to think.
See, for me, it's easy. Like you're the Penn State guy. I'm the UT guy, I can't wait for UT to enter back into the SEC or into the SEC because I'm ready for that UT A&M matchup again.
That is a good rivalry game.
I am excited about that one.
Yeah, see, Pitt was good back in the day when that all started, but Pitt hasn't. When they are recently, they've been good. But the Penn State Pitt game was one of my favorites. I also like the fact that Penn State played Notre Dame every year. I like that too. But those aren't. Yeah. Those are favorites to me and some people. The ones you're talking about are more huge. You know, like Kansas State. I mean, I don't know. Those are like in-state rivals. I don't know. You're saying that A&M and Utes would be the best one, right? That would be your best one.
For me, yeah.
Right, okay. What about USC
John, that would be a good one.
What about USC versus the Notre Dame?
That would be a fun one to watch again.
That was a good one for a while.
You know, I think and right now, of course, at least in the Big 12, big rivalries, still UT versus OU.
Ooh, Michigan and Ohio State's huge too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Miami, Florida State. That one can get pretty wild.
Shoot, Miami, Notre Dame there for a while was great back in the day.
Miami's actually not doing too bad this year.
I think they lost this week though.
I think they did, but they've been doing pretty well, playing pretty good football.
John's
question.
Right.
What do you think of Georgia losing their number one spot? Undefeated, they didn't lose, but they lost their number one spot.
I'm not a big fan of this. You got to blow them out to that. I hate that's the reason why you go up and down in the polls. It should be basically based on tougher schedule, and tougher schedule and what? Go ahead.
Well, look at who they played. Do you realize who Georgia played this week?
Yeah, I know who Georgia played this week.
Yeah, it was a no-name team that they should have. That there is no reason they should have annihilated them. Well, their last three opponents combined scored 10 points. Then they get this no-name team that scores 22.
It was surprising. Yeah, definitely.
And at least one of those teams was Oregon.
Oregon. They used to be good.
Where they just obliterated poor Oregon 49-3. I felt bad watching that.
Oregon is just ever since Chip Kelly left and all that to come to Eagles and all that. Oregon is not as good as they used to be.
Well, they haven't really been anything since what's his name? Quarterback.
Who?
I'm trying to think. John, help me out here. Current NFL quarterback from Oregon. Marcus Mariota.
Is that who it was? Oh, you looked it up. That's right.
Yeah. Marcus Mariota. So, wait, was Justin Herbert at Oregon too? No, I
That's right.
agree, John. Like, if you look at Alabama's schedule,
They were both Ducks. Okay.
their next game is against number 20 Arkansas.
Well, look how
Just
high.
like-
Look how high Wentz went, and he played at South Dakota. That's a nothing conference. They have zero visibility anywhere.
Well, okay. What amazed me? So if you look at Alabama's schedule, as of right now, they have let's see.
I'm
One,
bringing it up.
2, 3, 4, 5 matchups against top 25 teams.
Let's see here.
5 matchups against top 25 teams. Mississippi, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Arkansas, and where's the 5th one? I counted it. I know that. Okay, no, 4. Excuse me. 1.
I
Two,
think the upset
3,
game,
4.
if Alabama's going to lose, I think it's going to be the A&M game.
Oh,
That'd
yeah, it's always going to be the A&M game.
Doesn't make a difference in rankings. I understand Tennessee's ranked 8, but I just don't think Tennessee will beat them.
Well, they played a good game last week.
Well, they are at Tennessee, which gives them an advantage.
Yeah, but so you have Alabama who's playing 4 ranked opponents, right? Go look at Georgia. Go look at the Georgia Bulldogs. Count how many they have.
I'm looking it up right now. Let me see him here. Georgia. Really? Oregon was ranked is Oregon's ranked? What?
They were. Not anymore.
Ever. Stanford used to be. Oh no, not Stanford. Stanford was good. Not Stanford. Georgia. Kent State. And then they play.
But I mean, look at their toughness of schedule.
They play only Kentucky and Tennessee.
Yeah. Now,
Wow.
so out of all 12 of their matchups, they have Oregon, Kentucky, and Tennessee. But outside of that, you got Georgia Tech, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Kent State. I mean, really?
Those are walkover teams.
Yeah. They really are. Auburn this year is not what they should be.
Yeah,
Or
but
not what they
if that
used to
once
be.
again though, if the 2 games that could be trip them up is either the Auburn. Well, I would have said Missouri normally, but Missouri's cluster at the end of their game was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that? I've watched it like 1,000 times.
No.
You didn't watch it where they missed a field goal and then they missed a field goal, then they made a field goal, and that guy fumbled as he put the ball over the line. I'm sorry. If you guys haven't seen it, you got to watch it.
Yeah.
It's funny. But if I had to pick a game, Auburn would be the game of the unranked people that would trip them up. That's
Oh
my
no!
guess.
Did you see
I
the
think
end
Auburn.
of the end of the Arkansas Texas A&M game?
No, I did not.
Oh, I was rooting for Arkansas. Oh, I was rooting for Arkansas.
Arkansas used to be a player every
It
year
was
too.
okay. Oh, they're ranked this year, and they're doing good.
Wait, where are they at?
They were number 10.
No, maybe you're right.
They were number 10 when they faced A&M this last week. They moved down because they lost. Their game.
Oh yeah,
tying,
here it is. Yeah, here it is right here. Yeah.
tying or game-winning field goal. Kicker kicked it. It went up and it hit the very top of the field goal post, like where the flag is. It hit up there, bounced off the field goal post and out.
I'm gonna look that video up later.
Oh, but So you have teams like Georgia that, I'm sorry, I think that they deserve to be moved down to number 3. When you
Well, yeah.
have
If you're gonna do it to Alabama, you got to do it to the other teams too.
when you have you only allow 3 points against Oregon, you don't allow any against Samford, and only allow 7 against South Carolina, but then you allow 22 against Kent State.
Yeah,
And
Kent State's garbage.
And some people try to defend it. Oh, well, they were playing their second string. That was a practice game for their second string. I don't care. You're Georgia. Your
You're
second
right.
string is far better than Samford's or Kent State's first string, guaranteed.
You're right. That game should have been a destruction.
That game should have been a 70-12. And that 12 coming from 4 field goals.
Well, I'm looking at my team. Look, it was a sad day when they renewed gave Franklin a gigantic extension because Penn State always does kind of well in the regular season and then they fall apart.
Yeah.
Every time it comes time for clutch time, Franklin, I'm sorry, he just doesn't coach them well in clutch situations. They lose every time. I mean, we pulled out the Purdue game, but that was it. I mean, who do we face now? We have Michigan still, Minnesota, and Ohio State. So, I don't know. I'm looking at Penn State. Anyways, yeah, when they renewed Franklin, I was surprised because I'm like, this dude hasn't pushed us enough. He hasn't had a number. He's not adding a positive number by being the coach. Like, they win very few games because he's on point, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's why I can't trust the Penn State because of how he coaches. So, because Alabama goes for the jugular in all their games.
Oh, I see. I see Alabama as that Cobra Kai dojo type aggressive.
Yeah, exactly.
Show no mercy.
Show no mercy. That's it.
Show no mercy. Beat them when they're down.
You're right, John.
I agree.
They almost always get a high rank for nothing. I mean, Penn State wasn't even ranked, which is fine because they collapsed last year. But
yeah, and I think it's going to be interesting because Texas still could get ranked. They're 2-2 right now, I think.
Well, yesterday was the poll. Where are they ranked now?
They're unranked.
Oh, I thought you said they were going to be ranked.
I think they could be ranked. Let's see. Let's see. NCAA top 25 football rankings. According to the Associated Press, Georgia is still number 1. This is according to the AP polls. So
that's true.
The college football playoff polls have Georgia at the CFP. The official poll has Georgia at 3, Michigan at 2. Oh no, what the hell?
At least you've enjoyed the playoffs, John, since you've been alive. I didn't have playoffs for all the years we had to wait for the stupid poll numbers. Hated it.
Okay.
You didn't have to live through that shit, dude. Okay. To go undefeated and not be in the championship game.
So both USA Today coaches poll has Georgia, or both USA Today and the Associated Press have Georgia at number 1, Alabama at number 2, Ohio State at number 3, and Michigan at number 4.
Gotta bring that up.
And then they both USC. I didn't realize USC was back up in the rankings.
Yeah, here it is. Here, I'm looking at the AP only right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at AP.
Got Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah, then you have Washington, you have Baylor, Oklahoma, BYU up there, Minnesota. They are a surprising top 25.
Yeah, and they're in my division.
They're 4-0.
Aren't they?
They are 4-0.
No, it's Ole Miss. Where the heck am I trying to find it? Who are you talking about?
Minnesota.
Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Where the hell are they? They're here somewhere.
So Minnesota
Yeah, here
has
they are.
But Minnesota so far has beaten New Mexico State, Colorado, Michigan State,
Yeah, they thumped Michigan State, but they beat Western Illinois. They suck.
in Western Illinois. Their next game is against Purdue, then Illinois, then it's a big game.
Yeah, it's against us at home.
Against Penn State at Penn State. October 22nd.
That's the whiteout game this year too for Penn State.
So that one's going to be interesting. But then they have Rutgers, Nebraska. If they can beat Nebraska,
I remember when Nebraska used to be a power team.
Iowa, Wisconsin. So I think there's a lot of good.
Yeah, but they've played absolutely no one yet.
Yeah. Well, I won't say absolutely no one. I mean,
well, Penn State had one tough
Michigan-
game that was against
Michigan
Iowa, which was their
State.
first game.
Michigan
What?
State is not a just lay on and
No, they're not. But I mean, Michigan State should have put up more points than they did. I don't know. I didn't watch the game, so I have no idea.
let's see.
You know about the whiteout game, right, Sam?
Kind of.
Okay.
The last time a non-SEC team won the championship was 2018 against Clemson. Before that, it was Clemson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Wait.
7, 8. Out of the last 8 college football playoffs,
Okay, I have a question. Quick, Trevor Lawrence came out of which college?
Clemson.
That's what I thought. When you said that, I'm like, isn't that when they won the national title? Was when they won?
Yeah. That's when they won in 18.
That's it. Thanks, Sam.
But out of the last 8 championship games, 5 of them have been won by an SEC team.
Let's tell something with the conference.
Out of those 5 won by an SEC team, 3 of them have been won by Alabama.
People get sick of seeing him in the title game, though. You got to admit.
Well,
Sam.
let's see. Oh no, I don't get me wrong. I don't disagree. I mean, they 2009, 2011, 2012, 2015, 2017, 2020. I mean,
as long as Urban Meyer, not Urban Meyer. As long as he stays, Saban, I guarantee you, the worst that they'll ever be ranked, if ever, it'd be 5. They're always going to be in the top 5 every year. Somewhere in the top 5.
They have won 6 national championships since 2009, but they've been in probably 9 or 10 championship games because they lost to Georgia last year. So that's 7. They lost to.
He's right. John's kind of right about that remark.
What?
I put it up.
Not this year. Not this year. I mean, you're right about the Georgia, Alabama. But, I mean, Clemson's down there at 5 right now.
That could happen, John.
But we'll see. I mean, the way it's set up right now, top 4, if your season were to be over right now, you'd have 2 SEC teams and I believe 2 Big Ten, Ohio State and Michigan.
Ohio State's up there. I don't know if Michigan's that high yet.
Michigan's number 4 right now.
Are they 4? Yeah, that's not. They're not gonna. I'm telling you right now, Michigan will lose.
Right now, they're number 4.
I mean, look at freaking the Irish went undefeated and got embarrassed in their bowl game.
Oh yeah, right now, if we were to go off to the AP poll, Georgia would be playing Michigan, Alabama playing Ohio State. Georgia's going to destroy.
Wait, who would play Michigan? You said
Georgia.
Georgia would destroy Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan.
And Alabama would put up a really good fight against Ohio State.
They would. I think that Alabama would pull it out then.
And we'd see a repeat of last year's championship game between Alabama and Georgia. And I guarantee you, Nick Saban ain't going to lose that game twice.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that. Now, I usually don't agree about Alabama, but I kind of agree with you on that.
Well, no. Let's look at this. He went up against Clemson twice. First one he lost. Second one he won.
Boring. Me and Sam are the best show right now.
You just don't care about college football.
I got to get going, but the last thing I want to say is Urban Meyer, worst college coach ever to coach in the pros.
He didn't even make it a full year.
Didn't make it a full year, and unlike Saban, he actually tarnished his legacy.
Oh, yeah, because it
was such a clusterfuck. I couldn't even believe how bad it was.
It wasn't because of his coaching ability either. It was because of his off the field crap.
Why
that got him in trouble.
I don't mind him being out with strippers and all, but you can't be kicking your kicker and doing other shit.
Sure you can. Why not? Kick the mule.
Kick the mule. He's horrible.
Just trying to teach him what to do.
Yeah, but he wasn't he didn't have any of the locker room on his side. None.
No. And when you have a team that does not have respect for their coach,
it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
If at any point, there's two things that if at any point the coach loses with his team, that season, that team is done. One,
right.
respect, and two, trust.
Agreed.
If you lose the team's trust,
yes, sir,
and if you lose the team's respect as a coach, you are done as a coach because you will get nowhere.
Like I said, him going to strip clubs, that's fine. You want to do that, married, whatever the hell. I don't care about that. It's his inability to reach his players at the pro level was just pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
And he didn't scout a lot. Sam, he didn't scout a lot. He was like, I don't know who that is. It'd be like their leading receiver. How do you not know that?
Really? What scouting? He tried to bring Tim Tebow in as freaking tight end.
He's ridiculous.
Now, don't get me wrong. I've been a huge Tim Tebow fan since the days in Florida.
You've seen his mechanics, right? Though.
Are they the best? No. But I want to point out, when did Tim Tebow get a fair chance to really develop as a quarterback?
Denver should have given him that chance.
They did. And what did he do? He took a 1-4 team to win the division and went 2 rounds deep in the freaking playoffs.
That's why I said Denver should have kept him and then
what do? You get rid of him? Now
yeah, I didn't agree with that.
I get it. You brought in Peyton Manning. I get that, but don't completely get rid of Tim Tebow. The guy who brought you from 1-4 to win the division. Don't get rid of him. Use that opportunity that you have with bringing in Peyton Manning, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, to teach Tim Tebow.
Yes.
But then he goes to the Jets, and what did they do? They used him as an empty backfield threat.
They did. Eagles fans loved him when he was there for a little bit. I thought Tebow was popular with the fans when in the preseason and stuff.
Yeah. But nobody gave him a fair chance. Now, at this point, I'm sorry, he's too old to have tried to come back, especially as a tight end.
But let me tell you something, and I will say this, Sam, and I know that you'll appreciate it. Let me tell you something. He was a breath of fresh air coming in and showing his Christianity first. That fucking ruled. It ruled ass.
Oh, I 100% agree.
I knew you would agree.
I think that
was awesome.
That was part of his downfall in the NFL.
I know because it was an unpopular thing or whatever with the other players, and why are you talking religion and just talking football?
And that's the thing.
But Sam, I'm saying I knew you'd agree with that.
Oh, no,
he was outstanding. He was an outstanding example for young kids. Outstanding example of how to live your life, and that's how the NFL treated him. That's bullshit.
And But yet, if you have guys like Colin Kaepernick who literally will wear pigs, you know, but
Yeah, he's an
he's
idiot.
okay, but it's not okay to go to the sideline and take a knee and pray after scoring a touchdown.
Exactly. John.
Johnson's over here having a good
I knew you'd agree with me, Sam, because I know
Yeah.
that religion's a big part of your life. But
yeah, it is.
it was getting people, it was getting kids, and I saw this firsthand. I'm sorry, I did see it firsthand with the kids, the minors that I was working with at the time. They were like, "Wow, I can still love football for what football is at its core, but I also don't have to be afraid to say that I love God." And that was huge. That was effing huge. And who's doing that in the NFL today? Nobody. That's what makes me mad.
There are a few, but
they
not
don't. But they don't
to
put
the
it out like he
point-
did, Sam. He didn't.
not
He
to
didn't
the
put it
point
out
that
like
Tim
he did.
Tebow did.
Not
No.
even close, dude. In my opinion,
And
not
that's
even
what
close.
I think a lot of people love about Tim Tebow. Not just in the NFL, but in his college days too.
Same thing. Same thing. And John, like I said, or Sam, I'm not making this up. I
Oh,
saw
no.
it firsthand a few years ago, and I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's too bad the NFL didn't capitalize on that instead of what they did capitalize on it and what amount of the league. That's bullshit. Yeah, we got to stick with Kaepernick on Nike posters. I'd rather have a Tim Tebow poster at any time over Kaepernick, seeing him pray.
Oh no, that's
Kaepernick can suck it.
because of my support of Tim Tebow. As soon as the Jaguars signed him, I was online buying his jersey
Oh yeah, definitely.
without hesitation. It is hanging up in my closet as we speak.
That's awesome. I'm gonna punch John in the face. I got to go anyways, but Sam, it was great talking with you.
Yeah,
Great
glad I
talking.
could join in.
Glad you could come, man. Talking college football was a lot of fun with me, and thank you for the great conversation. Appreciate it.
Not bad
All
for
right.
a test session, right, Mike?
I know this is a test session to help me get to get me educated on tech, which is what I do for a living. That's funny. All right, guys, I'll see you. I'll pop in whenever you guys got that going on. Sam, I have a lot of questions for you, but I'm sure you're going to answer them all tomorrow for me because I do not know how this is going to work. They're talking about people limits with this trivia. I was on that Cahoots thing for a while, but Sam says, or John says, you know how to get around that. So
I think. Bring up the questions and I'll answer them.
all right, I'll stay for a couple seconds just to say,
Yeah.
how are you going to get around the 10 people playing thing? Oh, this shouldn't be said on the broadcast, actually.
After the broadcast, we'll talk for a second after the broadcast.